Congratulations, we are pleased to offer you admission to the University of San Francisco School of Law for the fall 2021 full-time division. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Elizabeth. This has been a video that was requested and I took honestly a little too long to make, so sorry for the delay, but somebody had asked for a video talking about what tools I used for the LSAT. So here we go. So the first tool that I used was a blueprint course. I took a class in person and then my friend had an online option course that he let me borrow for a time right before I took the exam my second time. So usefulness of the course, I think I would definitely put it on an 8, no, more like a 7.5, because I found it very helpful because I liked the way they taught the exam. I was able to understand what it is the LSAT was testing, the parts, how to learn each part, but the course itself was not enough. I definitely needed to continue practicing on my own for a time, and that's what happened. The first time I took the exam is that I didn't give myself enough time to self-practice after I took the course. The second time I took the exam is when I was using my friend's online account, and I was actually able to just take longer time practicing the questions for the exam. So, but that's the first tool, and Blueprint is a little bit on the more expensive side, and I've definitely heard of other LSAT courses that are really good. I've heard of 7 Sage and Kaplan and other things, and so I personally liked a course because I felt like I needed to be taught the exam first before I spent time practicing. So that's just a tool that I used, and I would recommend a course, but I think each person, to each their own. Another tool that I used were Manhattan flashcards. I don't have them with me at school anymore, but if I find a picture, I'll put it here. Those I used to warm up when I was practicing. They have little logic questions or reasoning questions that just got me thinking and in the mood for the LSAT before actually practicing exams and such. It cost me $7. I found it at a secondhand bookstore. I would not go out and spend too much money on buying flashcards, though I didn't use them that much, nor did I ever get through all the flashcards, honestly. So I used them because I found them and had them, but I would not necessarily say that these were make it or break it type of thing. And then I also used Power Score books and LSAT trainer books. I got handed down some LSAT books by my coworkers when I was working at the law firm, and I mostly use those books just to get my hands on more practice problems. I would for sure recommend getting a hold of some of those books because for the LSAT, I think the most important thing was just practice, and so the more problems I can get my hands on, the better. So those are books that I would definitely think are worth investing your money on. And then another tool that I used was just the LSAT website. So at the end of the day, you'll be on there a lot when you're applying to schools, but they also offer full free practice exams, and so I would definitely use them. And I think they partnered with Kaplan to offer more free items online as well. So I would definitely check out the LSAT website, and then they can direct you to their free resources. Because if you can get things for free, the better, obviously. But practicing online also makes a difference. Obviously these books that already have all these questions available to you, all these problems to practice on are great. But at the end of the day, the exam is now online. It's digital. It's not pen and paper anymore. So practicing it online is different than actually seeing it on paper, because I realized that I got really good at timing on paper, and then when it came to taking it on a screen, I don't know why, but it was different to me, and it took me a little bit longer to be reading like on the screen versus like with pencil and paper, being able to underline things and just like move on faster, I guess. So practice online for sure, and check out the LSAC website for the free resources, few choice books for sure when it comes to just getting like a larger amount of practice problems to work with. And then of course, if you feel like you would do better being taught how to do the exam by someone else, then like instead of having to self-teach yourself, but at least in my case, definitely make time to like practice on your own after the course ends. And yeah, those are the tools I use for the LSAT. I don't know if I will be making too many videos about the LSAT, because as I get further and further away, like things change, like a lot of changed for the exam in the last 2 years. So who knows what they'll be doing with it after. And then also like I just kind of forget a little bit of what I've done. I do have videos that I made while I was studying for the LSAT, so what I'll do is I'll make a like playlist on my channel where all the LSAT related things will be. And then if you ever have any specific questions, you can always leave them in a comment or DM me on my Instagram and I'll get back to you. But yeah, I hope this was helpful. So sorry for the delay. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next videos.